Oh, hello YouTube. It's been a little while.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while, yeah. I don't like to use the term update video, but obviously I'm using that. So we have a couple things in the pipeline. I have some footage of stuff, but I wanted to give you, I guess, a little kind of where we're at right now and show you around the shop a little bit. So we have a couple videos coming up, one of which is a polisher we received from a local manufacturer. They wanted us to kind of try it out, so we did. We're going to let you guys think, let you guys know what we thought of it. As you can see, we have Ed's Challenger.
Yep.
This red Challenger.
Ed's Challenger is here for some freshening up for the engine transmission. Trying to get rid of oil leaks, things like that. It's an original car, so it's pretty nice. We're going to show you that here quick. Not a long process, just going to pull the engine transmission out, re-gasket everything, clean it up, so it'll be a quickie. Yeah,
so we'll get a little video of that. I also have I got a video we did with our buddy Chris. He did put like air, like helper springs in his truck. He has this monster camper now, and he put like a special hitch on it, so we're going to, for you truck guys that are hauling stuff all over the place, we got some video footage of that.
Late model stuff.
Late model. It's not an old truck. Speaking of old trucks, if you could see in the background, from way back.
Like first videos.
Yeah, like among the first 5 or 10 videos. Joe's D100. He started doing work on it. That was a 60-second engine pull video. That was like my first attempt at like YouTube humor.
It was terrible.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like 60 people watched it. I think most of it was families. And take a look at it. It's ridiculous, but hey, yeah. Whatever.
That's the truck. So now it's in the shop. Joe, there's no there's no due date. It's not going to be done by a certain point.
It's like 7 years ago.
I feel like there's going to be a little puttering around on it. I personally think it's a super cool truck. Kevin thinks obviously Joe thinks it's a cool truck, but yeah, it kind of stalled out, but now it's in the shop, so we'll see where that goes. And I got a couple other things. I don't know if it's going to show up when or whatever, but Joe picked up a distributor machine.
Yeah.
I guess that's worth noting. Like I said, I don't know when or if that's going to show up at any point, but that's in the shop. So just kind of a quick update. I'm going to go grab the camera. We'll just kind of give you a quick run through. Like I said, we'll do a little bit of its own video on the Challenger and probably the truck, but we'll just show you around real quick so you could see what we're doing, I guess.
Oh, what we've been up to.
Yeah.
What's going on.
So, yeah, here's Ed's 71 Challenger. Like I said, we'll have a separate video on this. It's all original car, right?
Yeah, it's original paint. Original, I think it's like 95,000 miles are on this thing. It's actually originally out of Tennessee. Really super cherry car. It's got some dings, dents, scratches in it, but it's really, for what it is, this thing's really mint.
Yeah, it's really neat.
Original top, original glass. The car's never been pulled apart, so it should be a nice little detailed video when we do that one.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy, we're just going over this thing, combing it, make it a nice, reliable driver.
Yeah, so that's a neat piece that made its way into the garage. It's going to be a quick little project.
Yeah, I don't see this thing being here more than another 3 weeks. We didn't start it yet. We brought it over here about a week or two ago. So we're gonna get to it probably starting this coming week. Ed'll start working on it during the work day, because he's retired. I won't be here, so he'll go to town on all the stuff that I don't want to do or that he needs to do. So
he'll just hammer it out.
Yeah, get it done.
So obviously behind Joe, you can see the new port. You've all seen that before.
Yeah.
Here's the distributor machine parts, I guess.
Yeah, it's a Sun 600 distributor machine. I picked it up from a guy locally for stupid cheap. And it's in, I would say, probably rough condition. So I pulled it all apart and I'm cleaning it up and I'm going to sandblast some of the parts and paint them, repaint them. I want to get at least the actual unit, the drive unit itself up and running. And then see from there what I'm going to fix, if I'm going to fix the other two modules that are laying there and or see if the guy wants to trade me the modules for one good one that works, or I don't know. The cabinet's over there, it's in rough shape too, it needs to be all sandblasted, so it's one of those side projects I picked up that's kind of like throw that iron in the fire too.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It's cool. I could see getting some use out of it for myself, so I figure what the hell, I'll invest a couple $100 into the thing and see if I can get it to work or function for myself.
If nothing else, it's a cool piece to have in the shop.
Yeah.
So, and then the truck. So, D100, what year is this?
78.
78.
Yeah, I bought this back in 2000 and I want to say like the fall of 2003 or maybe even the spring of 04. And then I pulled it all apart in that 2004, 2005 time frame and painted it because it was originally like a mint green in the center and a dark green. Like I said, ripped the whole truck apart, painted the whole thing, and that was back in 2005. It was back on the road. Fast forward to 2009 when we moved, it came here with me, and then I drove it for a year. I went to go get mulch, and the wonky exhaust system that I had cooned into the thing was basically dragging on the drive shaft when I picked up mulch, and that was kind of like the last straw. I actually had to sawzall the exhaust off so I could leave the landscaping place with the mulch. So I drove it home with the exhaust cut off of it, and then after that, that was the demise. It got completely pulled apart, and then redid the chassis, like right down to the frame, like cleaned and wire brushed the whole frame rail, painted it all, detailed a lot of stuff. Redid the 8 3/4 rear end that I had gotten. This was originally an 8 1/4, 8 1/4 or 9 1/4. I forget which one it was, but a buddy of mine had a truck 8 3/4, so I put that in. So right now it's sitting with 355s and a sure grip in it. I built some exhaust. I built a custom transmission cross member for what currently is an A500 overdrive transmission in it, and then the cab was kind of rough on the front gutter where they all rot out. So I had a friend of mine went down to Carolinas. He cut a roof off of another truck. So I put a new roof on it, reskinned that, dynamatted the inside of the roof skins. So it's fantastic. It's like plastic now. Put dynamite in the whole cab. Let's see, just cleaned it up. I painted an Impala for a buddy of mine who then he traded me and basically bought me the vintage auto air system, and then I bought the MSD fuel injection for it and started custom, modifying the dash to put the knobs and the switches in, put an electric fan, built brackets for it. So I did a lot of work to it back in like 2000 and, I don't know, this was from like 2011 all the way up to like 2013, and in that time I had gotten married and then we had our son, and I really haven't touched this thing since like 2013, almost 2014. So it's just been sitting in my house garage, and now that I built the barn and flipped 2 C bodies and got the Newport and all the other crap, and it's finally made its way out to my garage. And hopefully I can get back on it and get some motivation to get it cleaned and put back together.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see it back in here. Interested to see where it goes. I mean, there's so much of this project that's already been completed, so I think it's just, a few other minor hurdles to clear with it, and just a really cool truck to see on the road. So,
a lot of my projects are long. They've been long term. I've had the cars a long time. It's mostly just a victim of youth and not having money or the wherewithal at the time to do the projects that I wanted to do. And in the meantime, just did some high caliber cars for some other people. And it's difficult to be like perfectionism on your own stuff because it really slows down the process. You want every little minute detail crossed. So it's a problem because it's like Uncle Tony said there, don't do that. Because it'll take forever and you'll lose interest in it, and it happens. So, a lot of my stuff was bought when I was young. I was like early 20s, maybe 19, 20, 21 years old, and I've kept it over time, and now I've built this, so now I can actually get back to work on my stuff, which is going to be really super cool.
Yeah, definitely. So those are some of the things you could expect to see the coming weeks and months. And yeah, hope you like the update. We'll see you in the next video.
Yeah. Check that Challenger out. It's going to be a neat little overview video. That's nothing crazy. So
Yeah, for those of you who want to see, you know, what an original one looks like, it'll be a cool video to look at. See you guys later.
bye.